Monday, 14 February, The Gap News This Morning, podcasting live from Kuala Lumpur, I'm Ghazali Abdullah. Malaysia sees another 5-digit COVID-19 cases with 21,072. No restrictions on Ramadan bazaars this year, says Ismail Sabri. Freak storm decimates concrete structure at Bangi Wonderland. Ukraine tensions, US defense evacuating embassy as Ukraine urges calm. Canada bridge protesters cleared by police after a week of disruption. And man shot dead during riot in Brazil after FIFA Cup World Cup loss. And now the news in full. It is another day of 5-digit daily COVID-19 caseload for Malaysia, with the country logging 21,072 cases, bringing the cumulative total to 3,040,235. Of today's cases, 20,986, representing 99.59%, are in categories 1 and 2, 5,995 in category 1 and 14,991 in category 2. Health Director General, Tan Sri Dr. Nur Hisham Abdullah, said 86 cases are in the more severe categories. Category 3, 58 cases, Category 4, 20, and 8 infections in Category 5. Despite the surge in daily COVID-19 cases, Prime Minister Datuk Sri Ismail Sabri Yaakob said there will be no restrictions on Ramadan bazaars this year, although Malaysians can expect the standard operating procedures to be refined. He had similarly ruled out more lockdowns and movement control orders in the future. This year, Ramadan is expected to start in early April. He added that there will no longer be economic restrictions in the country. We will not close down businesses, be it for Raya or the fasting month, in Ramadan bazaars or night markets. They will remain open as usual, he told reporters after a Chinese New Year luncheon. Earlier, it was reported that Ramadan bazaar traders were concerned over the possibility of not being able to trade, given that COVID-19 cases are rising sharply due to the Omicron variant. Just yesterday, the daily caseload pushed Malaysia's cumulative cases to more than 3 million. The country has been seeing a return of daily 5-digit case numbers over the week. A freak storm has reportedly caused the collapse of a concrete structure at the entrance of the Bangi Wonderland theme park and resort Sunday afternoon. Several photos of the incident were shared on social media by netizens who expressed shock at the destruction caused by the intense weather. A witness told M-Star that the incident took place at about 4 p.m. when heavy rain struck the area. However, there were no injuries reported, although it took place while patrons were in the vicinity. It is also understood that efforts are underway to clean up the rubble of the 20-meter structure that was scattered on the side of the road leading to the theme park. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has said the imminent threat of Russian military action in Ukraine justifies evacuating the U.S. embassy in Kiev. His words came after Ukraine's president urged calm, saying the biggest enemy was panic. More than a dozen countries have urged their citizens to leave Ukraine. Moscow, with more than 100,000 troops near the border, has denied its plans to invade. The Kremlin's top foreign policy advisor, Yuri Yushakov, has dismissed U.S. warnings of an attack, saying hysteria has reached its peak. Police have cleared the remaining protesters blocking a key bridge between Canada and the United States after a week of disruption. Canada's trucker protests against COVID vaccine certification to cross the border have paralyzed trade across the Ambassador Bridge in Windsor, Ontario. A judge issued an order on Friday to break up the protests, but dozens of demonstrators remain in defiance. Police have now cleared the road, though the bridge remains closed. In a statement, police said Sunday's action resulted in several arrests on a charge of mischief, which refers to damage or interference with property. Multiple vehicles were also seized, police said. The clearing effort first began on Saturday morning when many of the vehicles involved left peacefully on police orders. But as news of the police action spread, more protesters turned up, temporarily swelling the crowd. But by Sunday morning, only a few dozen people remained, and police resumed their operation. And now for some sports news. A man was shot dead during a riot on Saturday after trouble broke out among Palmeiras fans who had watched their team lose to English club Chelsea in the final of the FIFA Club World Cup, Brazilian police said. The man, who police said was an off-duty prison guard, was shot outside Palmeiras Stadium in Sao Paulo, where thousands of fans had gathered to watch the match on big screens. There were some outbreaks of fighting among fans, which unleashed a riot, and a man was shot, a military police statement said. To end the bulletin, here are the headlines again. Malaysia sees another 5-digit COVID-19 cases with 21,072. Freak storm decimates concrete structure at Bangi Wonderland. Ukraine tensions, US defense evacuating embassy as Ukraine urges calm. Canada bridge protesters cleared by police after a week of disruption. And man shot dead during riot in Brazil after FIFA Club World Cup loss. This has been the Gap News this morning, Monday, 14th February, with reports from Free Malaysia Today, The Vibes and the BBC World Service. Podcasting live from Kuala Lumpur, I'm Ghazali Abdullah.